So we are near Fred Meyer in Albany. This charge point station is out of order. No DC fast charging for people in Albany. Shout out to the Prius, by the way. Love you, Prius. You're such a great car.
Hello and welcome to another installment of Dasher Cam, the show. Welcome to a quick update regarding my Tesla ownership experience. Today is day 2, and I wanted to document going over how to name your Tesla and just a few, quick thoughts. It's been about 24 hours that I've owned the car. I've driven it about 100 miles. So just a quick ownership update regarding that experience. I'm also going to chat a little bit about the 2019 Toyota Prius that I hope that you guys are familiar with. If you're not, please take a little bit of time, if you wouldn't mind, and check out some of my other videos. Sure, the editing might not be as great as some of the videos to come, but I want you to hopefully see my progression from, where I started to where I'm going. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, but without further ado, a little bit of dash cam footage to start the video, and we're going to jump into some more Tesla content. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoy, and I'll catch you guys out there in just a few moments.
All right, so it's about 2:40 in the afternoon. I've been letting the car sit and charge overnight. Just quick little update. I know you guys probably can't even really see it on the computer or on the screen there, but definitely got hit in that first drive. It's really not that bad, but we'll get it taken care of. It'll be nice. So had to finagle the charging up in the window there because the electric in the garage wasn't really there for what we needed it for. It was trying to air out the charger. So I went ahead and dropped it through the kitchen window. I think that this is honestly the proper way to charge your EV for the first time. I'm honestly like, this is great in my opinion. I'm really happy with the way that this all looks, but we've charged up quite a bit. I think around 76 miles is what we've gained in over 12 hours. It's been maybe 16 or so hours. I don't know. We'll put it in there so that you guys are aware, but oh man, she just looks so good, dude. She looks so good. We're gonna have to figure out what to name her. What do you guys think? You guys have any suggestions on what we'll name her? What we'll probably end up naming her here in just a minute because I have a thought. But go ahead and pause the video, throw your suggestions of her name in the comments below. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say. And then, let's jump in here and see what's going on with her. Let's give her a name. Let's go ahead and name the Model 3 Performance. All right, friends, you join me in the Model 3 Performance. Day 2 of ownership. We've charged up to 42%. It's been a long charge. What time is it here? 2:40 p.m. 43 degrees outside. Feels pretty nice with the sun and whatnot. But I think that we're going to go ahead and name the car. I think that it was in software. And name your car. And in the spirit of, just embracing it, we're going to go ahead and name her Scuffed. So there it is, guys. The Scuffed Model 3 has arrived. I think that's a pretty appropriate name considering what happened yesterday on our first drive. She's going to be a great car. I was thinking maybe I should just get one of those big, obnoxious Band-Aids and throwing the big Band-Aid on the back of the car and just really embracing it, but I don't think that I can... I don't think I can bring myself to do that. We are definitely going to get the insurance stuff all taken care of. And at the end of the day, it really is just like a little scratch. I mean, the person just bounced off the car in all honesty. Pretty much the best thing that could have happened. So I'm pretty excited about it. Let's go ahead and hit save. And there she is. Our Scuffed Model 3 Performance dual motor. Oh, I love it. I'm so stoked. It looks so good. Just got to get some new rims And wheels, you know, I don't see these rims and tires lasting that long. I mean, they're pretty thick, don't get me wrong, but just having driven a little bit, it is kind of ridiculous. All right, you know what, you're right. Let's go ahead and see if we can peel this guy off here without making a mess of the rim with my nail. Get it, Cam, come on, you can do it. There it is. Look at all that. We've got 100 miles on the car and the rims and shit already dirty, as you can tell. I mean, it's gonna be a thing, guys. Like I said, this is a car. We're gonna be driving it. We're gonna be curb rashing it, I'm sure. I mean, you know, if I don't curb rash it, I would be surprised. Everything that I read online, everybody's saying that, you know, that was one of the first things that happened whenever they got their Model 3 or Model Y or whatever, is that they curbed these rims. And dude, I can see why. I mean, like, the rim literally comes out, like, look at how much that rim comes out right there. It's not very much, or rather the tire is out from the rim. There's nothing really protecting that rim from getting curb rash. So, you know, just gonna do my best to try and be careful with it, drive it delicately. But whenever it does happen, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it and be upset, because, you know, realistically, it seems like it happens to everybody. So, you know, hopefully it won't happen. But if I set myself up for the expectation that it's probably going to end up happening, whenever it does indeed end up happening, then at least I won't be so heartbroken, or that's the hope. So I was pretty proud of myself for dealing with the car being hit there on my maiden voyage. I called my mom and talked to her, and she was like, I don't know how you're so cool, calm, and collected right now. And, you know, because she had a similar thing happen, but a month after she got a car. And then, you know, she was pissed. She was pissed. Don't get me wrong, I was upset, but it's fixable. It's not an undrivable thing. And realistically, if we get it a little bit dirtier, you won't even be able to see your scuff in the back. It'll be just fine. Shout out to the Prius, by the way. Love you, Prius. You're such a great car. This really is. I mean, guys, I'm going from, you know, one of the most fuel efficient cars in America that is, I mean, at some point, I think that I saw that 15% of the US had a Prius. So, I mean, like, the majority of people actually own, for one model and type of car, this car is the most popular car, like, in America, probably in the world. Been a really, really great car. All you Prius haters out there, you know, it's really unfortunate, because the car likes to be driven the way that the car likes to be driven. That's it. That's just the way that it is. But for what it is and what it does, it is a great car. If you're not worried about getting to that red light as quickly as maybe the Model 3 Performance will get there, the Toyota Prius is going to save you in gas compared to your regular ICE car. It's going to save you in insurance compared to the Model 3 Performance, or any electric car, really. And it's going to be reliable. I had a 2008 Prius. I got it with 166,000 miles on it. Drove it until over 280 whenever, you know, the instrument cluster started messing up and everything just started going haywire on it. I bought that car for $4,000 and got over 120,000 miles out of that car. This car has 77,000 miles on it and is driving just as good, if not better, as the day that I got it. You know, if I'm driving in the city, it will indicate that it's going to be, you know, obtaining about 68 to 70 miles per gallon indicated, and which is, you know, probably closer to like 63 or 64 estimated, maybe. But still, that's amazing. Yes, in the cold, it definitely loses some of its efficiency, especially if you have the heater running. You guys know how all this stuff happens, but This is an amazing car. So I can't say enough about the Prius. Thank you, Prius. You've been amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Check out some of the other videos that I have on this channel that, that go through some of the driving with the Prius and go through some of the door dashing that I've done with this thing. This is, honestly, if you're a car enthusiast and you don't like the Prius, you've missed the mark somewhere. It's really cool to have a fast car and fuel efficient and new and all exciting and stuff. But this car is the pioneer. This is what has got us to where we are now. This car paved the way for this car to do what it has done. It paved the way for us to go from, less efficient vehicles to more efficient vehicles. It got us thinking more. So, Prius, Toyota, I cannot thank you guys enough for everything. I love it. It's been a great car. But, I'm really, really excited about the challenges and, all the adventures that are come with owning a Model 3, solely going electric. My mom's actually going to come and get this car from Florida and drive it back home. So, that's going to be great. It's going to get a big road trip. Pretty stoked about it.
So thoughtless and sweet, docile. When you think of me, Holy Trinity. Quest in the capital. Look at me, double XP. I'm a hero, you're an NPC. Just teleport me, don't you see? I'm gonna make you bleed. Look at me, buffer and freeze.